You may be seated. Carol Leigh and Ronald have brought us together here for an occasion of great joy and celebration. Having found each other, they have built a kind of relationship that will serve them well as a foundation for their marriage. They have chosen each and every one of us to be here with them as they come together as husband and wife. They have honored me with the privilege to officiate over this event. But each of us knows that a marriage is not really created by a ceremony, a law, or even the prompted words "I do," but rather it takes place in the hearts of two human beings. It grows out of loving, caring, and sharing ourselves with one another, and so it is that Carol Leigh and Ronald have connected their hearts and souls, one to the other, drawing upon the depths of their being into the deep well of human need, the need to live united, loving, and complete. In witnessing the ceremony today, we are observing only an outward sign of an inward union that already exists between Carol Leigh and Ronald. Today, they have come before us to publicly affirm their love, to promise to nurture each other in this union, and to acknowledge its central point in their lives. They do so knowing that marriage is at once the most sensitive, most fulfilling, and yes, even the most challenging of all relationships. And so, we have gathered here together as family and friends to witness and to celebrate the coming together of Carol Leigh and Ronald as they enter into the sacred and joyous covenant of marriage. Carol Leigh and Ronald, your marriage will no doubt be filled with surprises. Some you will welcome, while others will test the strength and the flexibility of your bond. Your life together will present many opportunities to refine and deepen your love and to explore the profound depths of who you are as human beings. May you be compassionate with each other and nurture each other in this union with love and care. Allow your love to create a safe haven for your family on the journey that lies ahead. Lead with your hearts and take the time to do the simple things that will nurture your love. Deeply listen to each other, to your dreams and your frustrations. Be helpmates. Be playful in finding new ways to replenish your love in each and every day. Let your love be an inspiration to others to reach for what is good within us all. Allow your love to be so abundant that you have plenty to share with the rest of us. After all, it is your love that has brought us here together today. Allow it to grow deeper and sweeter with each passing year. I'd now like to read from 1 Corinthians chapter 13, and I quote, "If I speak in human and angelic tongues but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clashing cymbal. And if I have the gift of prophecy and comprehend all mysteries and all knowledge, if I have all faith so as to move mountains but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give away everything I own, and if I hand my body over so that I may boast but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind, it is not jealous, it is not pompous, it is not inflated, it is not rude, it does not seek its own interests, it is not quick-tempered, it does not brood over injury, it does not rejoice over wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love." Can the veil sponsors please come forward? The veil symbolizes the union of the couple and their families. Can Can the cord sponsors please come forward? The cord symbolizes the infinity of the bond of marriage. And can the coin bearer please come forward? 13 coins symbolizes a pledge of dedication and sheer responsibilities for the welfare of the family. Can the court sponsors return?
It will be that long.
Carol A. and Ronald, I now ask you to affirm your vows of marriage. Carol A., will you first speak your vows?
When we first met, I thought, wow, a boy in uniform. That could work. I can make that work. We had an exciting beginning to our relationship. We were 19, in college, with no idea where this relationship would take us. After 8 birthdays, 2 years of long distance, many plane rides, countless love pearls, graduations, and finally, 7 anniversaries, I knew our relationship could handle any obstacle that was put us. Before I met you, I truly did not understand the meaning of love. Now I know what it means. It means to grow together, to be patient with each other, to try and understand the mistakes that we've made together, to accept the change together, and that the world does not revolve around me. I look forward to growing with you, laughing, crying, cooking and cleaning together, celebrating each other's successes, traveling the world together, being with our families together, and watching our children grow together. As we take on this journey as husband and wife, we share a mutual bond of love that can never be broken. So together we can help each other reach our goals. When I look at you, I see a generous and caring man. I see joy, happiness, love that will last forever. I know our marriage will be filled with our love, and I promise to give you the best of myself, to ask of you no more than you can give. I promise to try to not use my therapizing tendencies on our marriage. I promise to respect you as your own person, and to realize that your interests, desires, and needs are no less important than my own. I promise to share with you my time and attention, and to bring joy, strength, and imagination to our relationship. I promise to keep myself open to you. I promise to grow along with you. Be willing to face changes as we both change in our own, in order to keep our relationship alive and exciting. I promise to love you in good times and in bad, with all I have to give and all I feel inside, in the only way I know how, completely and forever.
Please share your vows.
Carolee, over the past 7 years, 3 months, and 7 days, I have learned a lot about life and a lot about myself. The most important lesson I've learned over that time is what true love is. True love is caring about someone unconditionally. It's also about supporting someone through the good times and the bad. It's about the willingness to make several flights and rack up the air miles to see that special someone smile. It's about never giving up and doing everything you can to be with the one you love. I've waited all my life to find true love, and I have found that, and I have found true love with you, Carolee. I, Ronald, take you, Carolee, to be my wife, to have and to hold from this day forward. I promise to be with you through the good times and the bad, for rich, for poor, and when you're sick and not feeling well. And lastly, I promise to cherish and love you from this day forward as long as we live.
May we please have the rings? I will ask that you now seal your vows by the exchange of these rings. Let us remember that the circle is the emblem of eternity, and it is our prayer that your love and happiness will be as never-ending as the rings which you are about to exchange. Wedding rings are symbolic reminders of the unbroken circle of a healthy and abiding love. Within the safety and comfort of a true marriage, love freely given has no beginning and has no end. Love freely given has no separate giver and receiver. Each of you gives your love to the other, and each of you receives love from the other, and the circle of love goes round. Allow these rings to belong to your hands as your hearts belong to each other, separate yet close. Will you, Carolee, take this ring from Ronald as a token of his love for you, and will you wear it as an expression of your love for him? And will you, Ronald, take this ring from Carolee as an expression of her love for you, and will you wear it as an expression of your love for her? Can the candle sponsors please step forward? Carolee and Ronald, the two lighted candles symbolize your separate lives, your separate families, and your separate sets of friends. I ask that you each take one candle and that together you light the center candle. The individual candles represent your individual lives before today. Lighting the center candle represents that your two lives are now joined to one light and represents the joining together of your two families and sets of friends to one. Carolee and Ronald, there's a wonderful life ahead of you. Live it fully, love its changes and its choices. Let life amaze you and bring you great joy. And now, by the authority vested in me by the state of Washington, I pronounce that you are man and wife. Ronald, you may kiss your bride.